One man, one tractor, giant moles. Coming this summer to a theater near you when moles attack. Hey folks, welcome to another episode of American Farmer with yours truly, Rasnack. Happy New Year to all of you, and I hope 2020 is going to be a great year for you. Old man winter is set in here in Nebraska. Current temps have been in the 20s. We have a monster winter storm heading our way. Before the storm gets here, Dad's tasked me with selling off some grain. Current price is over $5 a bushel, and with the deal Monsanto gives us for running a test plot, it should prove financially good for us. We'll be hauling grain today using our Kenworth and Olive trailer, and with over 6,000 bushels, I'm looking at probably 5 to 6 trips to get everything hauled in. Life on the farm's been pretty slow lately. We've just been winterizing all the equipment, getting everything stored away, locked up, tucked in, and getting prepared for the storm. Pull up here on the farm. We'll be pulling our grain out of that first bin there. We'll be using the Brandt auger today, right there in front of us. So got a couple. I need to. As I drive through the yard here, this is a little bumpy. Might need to grade this yard this spring once the ground thaws up. Dad must be in the shop there. He's got the light on. He's probably working on something. All right, let's get to work. Here at the Wacolville Co-op, I'm just weighing in, and then they're checking a sample quick, and as soon as I get the green light, I'll pull over and dump. Every time we come down here to the co-op, I just think of all the times I rode down here with my grandpa, my dad. This place has been here a long time. It's getting a little old, a little beat up, but it still works. That first load turned out pretty good. It's around 1,400 bushels. Moisture was right around 12%. The only downside was our test weight was in the low 50s. We'd like to have it over 58. Otherwise, we get docked. But so we got a little bit. We'll get a little docked off the price because of the low test weight, but we'll make it work. In our first episode, I showed you the Brandt. This is our Brandt auger, just a little auger. Works great for pulling stuff out of these Brock bins. Been really happy with it. Has its own motor, so you don't have to hook it to PTO or anything like that, which is really handy. Just kind of push it into place, set it up, start our load. We'll keep to it. Just a quick little history. This is the Wacolville Co-op. Been here in Wacolville since the early 1900s. They accept pretty much all kinds of cereal grains, soybeans, products of that nature. Everything that they bring in is actually loaded on a train, shipped out of Wakoville for processing somewhere else. Here is the tower. So we'll dump over here, and then gets pulled up into the tower and then stored here for later usage for whenever it gets sold off. We have two grain towers here in town. We got Wakoville Co-op, which is the older one. It said it's been here since the early 1900s. And then in the mid-1950s, Middle America Grain, which operates west of town, outside of town. We may have to make some trips there. It just depends on the price. Wakoville's paying a better price right now, so that's why we're dumping. Well, I think we have a small problem. See, this is what happens when you take the shortcuts through residential neighborhoods. Yeah, you're not supposed to do that. And apparently somebody called and complained. Hopefully I know who's working today, and might get out of this with a warning. We'll find out. Well, good news. No ticket, but he told me to stay off the residential roads. So, I guess we'll be driving around town instead of through it. Well, the first of a few flakes have started to fall, and just in time. I've got one more load to get, and then I'm going to get everything buttoned up and head back home, because this is supposed to be a pretty nasty one, and don't want to get stuck out on the farm with a bunch of snow on the ground. So I'm going to try to get this stuff knocked out real quick, and then we'll probably call it quits for the day. Catch up with you probably tomorrow, see what kind of damage this blizzard blew through. Alright, see you tomorrow. Going to call it a night, but I thought, you know what, this would be a great time to show you some stuff that's not farming over here at the municipal lot. I got some friends here, and I thought maybe I could get some footage of them getting prepped for the snow and all their equipment. Thought that'd be a nice little touch. So what I'll do is I'll shoot some footage of them running their equipment, maybe ride along with them a little bit, and put that together and slap that in this video. I hope you enjoyed the snowplows in action. That was a neat little adventure for me. It's kind of nice to see, and it'll be a great opportunity to show you something other than farm work here on the channel. It's getting pretty nasty outside. I don't know if you can hear that. Keep the fire burning. Make some hot chocolate. And set in for the night. And we'll see what kind of damage we have in the morning. Well, we made it through the night. It wasn't near as bad as they had forecasted. Looks like the guys haven't got down to the end of the road here yet. Did a great job. Wonderful job on keeping the roads cleared. Head down here to the farm, make sure everything's okay. The wind was pretty nasty. We had some snow lightning, snow thunder, which I haven't seen in a long time. But the precipitation amount wasn't as bad as they anticipated. Things should be okay down here at the farm. Get in here. Only problem is it's going to be cold for a while. This stuff is not going to go away. So I think I might break out the snow blower and get to work. See about getting a lot of this blown off the yard. Might take me a little while. Might take some footage of that. Throw that into like a fancy time-lapse video or something for you to enjoy. Talk to you after I take care of the snow. Well, it's a no-go on snow blowing today because this thing is broke. I'm not quite sure what's wrong with it. PTO drive spinning, but the blades aren't turning, so something's probably snapped off inside there. Life of a farmer. We'll have to get this worked on and hopefully get this snow out of the yard if we can't get the blower working. I might be able to pull some strings down at the city office. They owe us a few favors. They might be able to send a plow over. At least clear out over there, run the grain bins, and that way we can get trucks in over the winter. The rest of the yard we really won't need. Just here in front of the shop and there by the grain bins. So that's life on an American farm. Things sometimes work, things sometimes don't. I appreciate you tuning in this week for American Farmer. Stay tuned for hopefully next week. Should be showing some archive footage of my trip to another operation earlier in the year. Because for the rest of winter, until the ground thaws, get back in the fields, there will be a whole lot going on here on the farm. So, hey everybody, take care. Thanks for watching. See you on the farm.